Hi there, I'm Jada Parr, and I thought I would do a quick video tour of my room. I've had some students have asked me for this, so we have open house coming up in a few hours. I thought it might be fun to push this video out to anybody who can't make it in tonight to meet the teacher night, and just so I have a record of what my room looked like in the beginning of the school year 2019-2020. So let me flip the camera around here. Okay, so right as you come in my door, that's the door, you come in and there's kind of like do a little 360 of the room. My desks, there's our classroom library, it's sort of my back wall, and some bulletin boards, my teacher desk, and some cabinets. So I guess I would always start out, I think it's like the focal point of my room is my classroom library. So this is the bulletin board. It's set up for, this is where I put my student work in the year. So it's a little empty right now with the exception of I'm doing a giveaway tonight. Any student who comes in for open house can put a ticket in the bucket, and one of them is going to win a signed book from Nerd Camp this summer. I'm really excited. All the ones that don't get one go in our class library. So here's where I keep my graphic novels, some of my nonfiction, some of my biographies, and some classic books. This is sort of the beginning of my book collection, our single books that are not series. The series books start about here and they kind of work their way down the wall. I went to this bin system a long time ago. You can fit more bins sideways than you can fit across shelves, and so I find this is the best way to organize my classroom library. I have something a little bit new this year. Let's see if I can find one. I found I got a bunch of autographed by the author stickers. I finally have enough books that are signed that it's worth students kind of knowing that when they check the book out, they get a little thrill out of seeing the author signed it. Here is where I keep sort of my wall of bookish stuff. I subscribe to an owl crate, and so every time they give me something kind of cool, I throw it up on the wall. Here's my reading rainbow. Any book up here that has a dot on the cover, you can kind of see those yellow dots, those are in our classroom library as well. Some posters I made with some of my reading philosophies. My teacher desk. Over here we do like a wish list for what books we want Miss Parr to buy this year. I do some different things on these white walls, sign-ups for things and wish lists and really anything I think of that I could use for students. Trying desks in groups this year, even though our classroom is very small and we don't have a ton of extra space, but I'm going to try some Kagan methods with some of our collaborative learning this year. This is where students do vocabulary. I make my students make our vocab word wall. So we get a new unit, the students make a definition slide in Google Slides, and the coolest decorated one, we vote on it together, gets put up on the wall. These are our Kindles. My students, some of them like to listen to audiobooks, so I have a collection of books on audio. We keep our Kindles up here. Student supply zone where we collect things when we need it, our set of Chromebooks. Our sort of calendar. I'm going to try a reading graffiti wall this year so students can write quotes that are meaningful to them and they think will be meaningful to others. I made a little book flicks, like Netflix bulletin board. I'm excited to add to it as the year goes on and change the categories and change the titles. Right now it's set to new releases, which are books that are brand new to our class library over the summer. Trending now were the most recommended books that students loved at the end of the school year. And binge-worthy series are just series I see kids check out over and over and over again. It's sort of like the Mrs. Parr recommends section. Other than that, this is us. This is my small group table where I do a lot of small group work throughout the year, and looking forward to a brand new start of a school year, and looking forward to meeting all my students in a couple weeks. And this is me. So thanks for joining me.